welcome. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of waves and waves of people in determination. And we are talking about the OCTA Fighting Commander for Tekken 8 on today. I thought this was really interesting. I've seen very similar controllers like this. We had it for Mortal Kombat X. I don't know if you guys remember those. And then every single time a Street Fighter comes out, they have some type of controller to go along with it. They have arcade sticks to go along with the Street Fighter controllers. Not Street Fighter controllers. The Street Fighter game, Street Fighter 6, that recently came out, but they didn't release a controller, I don't think. They have these different controllers that have come out, but not specifically the way that they're doing it with this here, the Tekken. So Tekken has a arcade stick by HORI, and they have the controller. So again, we're focused on the one here today, which is this one right here. And boom, so you can see that I actually have it. Boom, it's right here in this box. We're going to be talking about it today. So grab a cup of coffee, hold on to your butts. Let's talk about it. All right. Here we are. Here's your coffee. Make sure you're drinking your coffee, stay awake. That's good coffee. All right. You want to get your hands on one of these from what I've heard. We will see and test it out on today to see if it's worth our money. I'm most curious about this little analog stick right there the most, right? I'm really curious about that. It's like flush with the controller. It's flush with the controller. And I just really thought that was interesting. So here it is. Let's see what goes on with this controller. It says it's wired, tournament grade fight pad designed for fighting games and more for Windows PC. Ooh, noted. So you're going to need a wingman in order for you to use this if you're going to take this to tournaments. So that's something interesting. This says it's PC. It doesn't say it's PS5, PS4, Xbox. So don't get in the comments. Oh, what's it for? Is it for this? Is it for that? No, it's not. It's specifically for the PC. If I get one comment in reference to what is this controller for, I swear to God, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna hunt you down and I'm gonna freaking fight you. Anyways, it is for the Windows PC. So make sure you note that and don't get it because you're expecting it for the PS4 or the PS5 or the Xbox. This is for PC. I say it again for the people in the back. It's for PC, all right? Top quality components for accuracy and durability, including micro switch buttons. Okay, that's good to know. 6-button layout, accurate D-pad, analog slide pad for in-game navigation. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. Because, in Tekken, you're able to do the whole, create a character, and sometimes you're missing that other lever there or the other analog stick there, and so you can't rotate your character around. I think that's stupid. Why would they do that? They know what we got in our hands. Come on. And then next one, short throw left analog stick. Noted. So you're able to get back to neutral quicker, and it has a 6-way gate, not 6-way, 8-way gate. Okay, so there isn't a square. That, what would be interesting? Hear me out, HORI, in making a square gate for an analog. Just note that, HORI, that having a square gate for the analog, I think would be dope. And lastly here, it's officially licensed by Bandai Namco. So it's an official daggone controller that we can use. And lastly, what we're going to check out here is the, the HORI Device Manager? I didn't know they had a device manager. I guess you can program stuff to your controller. So let's open up this bad boy. I don't know why. My friend Elevation, she loves it when I say something about bad boy, Like when I'm playing Tekken, I say pair that bad boy, and she's all like, "Yeah, I need that to be a shirt." I don't know. So bad boy, parry that bad boy or open that bad boy. I guess that's the thing that we need to say and make a shirt for. Wait, what is the control? I am going to find you and hunt you down, Uncle Manny. I swear. No way it's not PS5 out of the box. And it has Tekken 8 on it. HORI, don't let us down. Yeah, I know, right? They're letting us down. All right, let's open this thing up. So, boom, here it is. We're gonna open it up right here. Nicely done here. Boom, boom. There's a QR code. I wonder what, oh, that's for the store. I'm assuming that if there's anything wrong, you'll be able to scan that QR code right there and get what you need out of HORI if there's anything that's damaged. That's what I'm assuming it is. I'm not gonna look it up today, but maybe another time, or do it off video. Oh, they packaged it up nicely. Boom, there's the box. I don't think I'm gonna keep the box. There you go, put it over there. Instruction manual. We'll hold on to this just in case we need it a little bit later. It never fails. Every time I throw the instruction manual over my shoulder, I'm like, I don't need that. I have to humbly walk back and grab the instruction manual. Freaking silly. All right. Boom. Here we are. It is nicely wrapped. Oh, you guys are anxious to see what this looks like. I know for a fact. All right. All right. Shh. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, guys. Calm down. We got this. Open this up. Ooh. It kind of has like this matte, slick finish. That is nice. This does feel good in said hands. All right, so this is not what I thought it was going to be. It isn't. It isn't. It's not what I thought it was going to be. The blessing here is, and I'll find my Mortal Kombat controller to compare and contrast here. And same thing, I get some Street Fighter controllers as well to compare and contrast here and kind of show you what's going on with these controllers. But the D-pad feels amazing. So it is what it is. This might also be good for Street Fighter. The analog stick is smaller. Let's compare this. No, I'm going to compare it with one of the controllers right now. I'm going to put this over here so that you can kind of compare and contrast here as I'm doing this. So put this right here. And it does feel smaller. And this one, they're right. It does. It said it slides, but I didn't know it slides. Does that make sense? It said it slides, but I didn't know it slides. So you probably still can play Call of Duty with this controller. I wouldn't advise it, but like it still does. Can you hear this? It is clicky. It lets you know when it hits. It reminds me of a arcade stick with the Sanwa or Sametsu buttons, but without the large button feel. And then of course you have the shoulder buttons here. That's really nice. And now if you look really closely, now I have kids, so don't judge me on this and the way this controller looks. It has like all sorts of candy and stuff. I have 3 sons. Leave me alone. But if you can kind of see here that the analog stick is a lot. I'm having a hard time looking at the screen and seeing where it's at. All right, so you see the analog sticks, they are a lot larger than the analog stick here. So that's really interesting. They made it smaller. Maybe that might be the future of gaming, because I like this, but I don't like this. And believe it or not, there are several people that play with the analog stick, so this only makes sense. And then the throw right here, like they're talking about, it does not. It goes right back into place. It doesn't go. Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about. When you're using your lever and it's all that good stuff. So yeah, that's really nice. So let me go grab some other controllers so that we can compare it. We will start with the Mortal Kombat controller that released. This is the Mortal Kombat X controller. A lot of people thought that this controller was decent It did everything that you needed to do except for the analog part. So you can go PS3, PS4 here. I'm not going to do an unboxing, obviously, because I've already unboxed it. Now, there's no point of doing a video on it because I'm going to be putting it in this video right here. So there you have it. So this does everything that you need it to do, but it doesn't have the additional buttons on top, and it doesn't have the analog stick. And that was one of the issues or problems. I tried to use this for a couple of games, Street Fighter and a couple other ones. And I know a couple of my buddies that are playing Street Fighter 5 and so on. They said they tried to use it, but it just didn't hit right. But it's a really close to being decent. All right. But overall, it's not bad, but I think they specifically and solely purposed it for Mortal Kombat 11 and weren't thinking about anything else. But I do like that it has this larger thing for your thumb and hand in this space right here, and it's shorter. I think my only beef with this is that it gets sticky, and I don't think this one will, because it's all matte on the back. It had some type of rubber thing on the back of this one, and yes, this one got sticky. The other one here that I end up buying and I thought would be good for gaming, and they came close, but they barely missed it, is the Street Fighter one. They did something very similar to this one over here. I think this one's a HORI. Is this Mortal Kombat one a HORI? I don't know what this is. What is it? I don't know what company did this Mortal Kombat. PDP.com? I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and look it up. But Mad Catz also came up with a similar design. The D-pad is a little spongy. As a touchpad here. That's the thing that was missing on that one. And then you're able to do PS4. And to solve the problem with the additional analog stick, they had a switch right here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that. It had an analog stick right here, and you're able to switch to right stick or left stick. I think that was a decent solution. But the problem with this one, at least in my experience using it, because I used to definitely be a pad player, is that the buttons would get stuck or they were harder to push down. So you're in the middle of playing, and your button would get stuck, and that was really annoying. I considered opening this up so I can fix it, but I don't think it would have been worth my time. And as you see right here, they do have the triggers, all the triggers that are supposed to be there. But overall, I know a lot of people that really loathe. You like that word, loathed? I know a lot of people that loathe this controller right here. So yeah, so that's why I think this is pretty interesting. That what HORI did was take the layout, and generally they just look at it. Would you look at it? They generally took the layout of the PlayStation controller, made it flat and flush on top, took out the touchpad. That's one of the things that I'm like, I kind of wish you didn't do that. They took out the touchpad, and they made everything flat, smashed in the analog stick on the right, made them a little bit smaller. Oh, no, they didn't. They did not. Wait, hold on. Oh, they made the touchpad a button. I take it back. My bad. Stop yelling at me. You do not yell at me, okay? The touchpad's at the bottom. Oh, problem solved. Wow. Because you're not using the touchpad in like that. You're using the touchpad so you can do reset and stuff. Wow, they thought about everything on this one. And so, but still, it feels good in the hand. A lot of people, they live by the PS5 controller. They say it's one of the best controllers they ever used. I'm still willing to argue, I still love the GameCube controller. Controller layout and make is like, it's wonderful. But this right here, this controller right here, yo, I might be using this from my games if I'm not using my arcade stick from here on, regardless. Interesting. So, before we actually see what this is like on the not PS5. Remember, we can't play it on PS5. If you say, does it work for PS5? I swear to God. We're going to plug this into the PC, see if it works for the HORI Manager, and see what that looks like. And then after that, we're going to see how it works in Tekken. Immediately, if you haven't noticed here, as soon as you turn this bad boy on, it is, it automatically pulls up and it says PC mode. What does that mean? Oh, so you can have multiple, wait, hold on. You can have multiple profiles here. All right, so this is profile 1. And so what does that mean exactly? No, I'm stay on profile, change name. Let's call this, oh, wait, hold on. This might be revert to profile set. What does this mean? It's in, we can hit A. Oh, so you can control it like this. All right. Switch and edit profile. You can map the buttons. Okay, that's what it does. All right. So we're mapping the buttons. Can you use this? Yeah, you can use the mouse to do it too. So you can map the buttons and you can test your buttons to make sure everything's working. Up, left, down, right. That's left bumper. So this is treated as the left button. It's not treated as L3, right bumper. No. What? Huh. Oh, I see what's going on. So left bumper is on this side, left trigger, then left stick, right stick. Ah, that's interesting. I see what they did. All right, right stick. So these are L3 and R3 on top. This is I thought they did it wrong, but they didn't. They got it all figured out. And then they got RB, RT, and then they got left trigger and left trigger. No, left bumper, left trigger, all on the right side. So, so you can map this. Now this is making a whole lot of sense. All right. So that's the testing. So now we can go over here and map this out, right? We want to map it out. Let's go button mapping and let's do this. Let's select this one and we can, so it lets you choose whatever it is you want it to be. So I can take this left trigger and make it right trigger as well. And then I can take this left button and make it right bumper as well. Okay, so now let's go over here and test it. Let's get out of this. Let's go back and then we're gonna test it. So now both of these buttons are that's incredible. So if you're used to the right triggers being on this, that makes a whole lot of sense. But let's revert to default. Let's get out of this and revert to default. Boom. Yes. So you can map this to whatever the heck you want to on your PC. So now the concern that I would have is if you've gotten used to your triggers and your buttons doing it this way, when you go off and play at your locals that are on PC, it's not going to be set up the same way. I don't think it will. So, wait, they got us. Balance input mode. What? Wow. Wow. They got a whole lot of stuff here to make sure that your inputs are balanced and getting back to neutral quickly. That is really, really cool. This is a dope device, I think. So, yeah. I have absolutely no complaints about this so far. At all. Especially when you get assistance with this device as well. This makes me wonder, will this do the same thing for your HORI arcade sticks? Also, your older models of arcade sticks. I wonder. Oh, I just realized what this button is for. All right. I realized what this button was for. All right, so let's see. Let's figure this out together. We need to go offline, and we're going to go to practice. We're going to go to A, and we're going to hit A again. Like this is extremely responsive here, and then we're going to pick my favorite character, which is King. King is like my all-time favorite character in Tekken. Maybe I'll get another character that I like later on down the line. But right now, Tekken, King is that guy. He is that dude right here. So I honestly, even though I understand why they did this, they got A, B, X, Y, kind of showing that this is the Xbox layout. But I kind of want them to either go left punch, left kick, right kick, or 1, 2, 3, 4. You like Victor? Nah, Victor's rough. I think that's what I would like. 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's see here. Oh, guys. So okay, you can do his little beast move. Oh, so that means. So I'm having a little bit harder time doing it with the analog. Some of it's just I'm not good with analog stick. I'll admit that. Maybe some of you analog stick users probably have better luck with it, but I'm still able to get the move off fairly easy when I'm like really thinking about it. See? Now I'm good with D-pad because I grew up playing on a D-pad, so I understand the D-pad a whole lot more. All right, so now let's see here. We're gonna go okay, That's not bad. That really isn't bad at all. Let me restart it. So I have to reprogram my brain to use the pad though. All right, so we got bop, bop, bop. Oh, I can't do it because I have to reprogram my brain to use pad. But still, this does feel good in the hands, man. Oh, see, I'm missing because my thumb, and that's why I use the arcade stick, because I make dumb mistakes because my thumb is long. Look how long my thumb is. Look, my thumb is long as crap. I think my thumb is long. I don't got stubby thumbs. It's long and skinny. That's what she said. But I think this is viable for you guys that are pad users overall. Let me see. Let me try one more time. Yeah, you can do something with this controller for sure. You have to be very intentional, or better yet, it might be better for claw. I know it's there's a little hangnail there. That's not nice. All right, there's a lot of claw users out there that play the game like this. They just play it just like this. No, I don't want to record. They play the game just like this, so that might be the answer. That's the answer right there. Wow. And yeah, so this is set up for you to do this. So I think the only thing that I would think to add to this, to make this controller a little bit better than what it is because they already cleared off this space right here, right? I would move the start and the back button. I'll put it up and down, and I'll put the guide right here as well. And I would make these buttons slightly bigger than what they are right here. That's just me. Even though they are bigger than a PlayStation button or a regular Xbox button, I would still make them slightly bigger so that I can be that much more intentional with what I have here. So let's try this again. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that works out just fine. That feels good in the hands. Yeah, I think this is phenomenal. So yeah, I think this is a phenomenal controller. This controller, I think for you guys that are looking for something new, and viable for Tekken, this controller might be for you. Don't let people guilt you into not being comfortable and having to learn something brand new all over again. I say it again for the people in the back. Do not let people guilt you into using something you're not comfortable with. And this controller right here, for you pad users out there, I think that you would thoroughly enjoy it. I'm an arcade stick user, and I'm already saying, yo, if it wasn't for a said arcade stick, this probably would be the controller that I use. It's pretty, got some nice design, and honestly, even you Street Fighter users out there, you might be able to use this pad right here and have absolutely no issues with it. So yeah. Yeah, I really, yeah. Yeah. So with that being said, tell me how you feel about this in the comments. Tell me, yo, I have it. I think it's dope. Tell me you have it and you think it sucks. It doesn't matter. Let's create some dialogue down below in the comments. And don't forget, don't tell me or ask me, does it work for PS5? I will fight you. I will hunt you down and I will fight you. Just like our friend Uncle Manny here. I will freaking fight you. All right. And, and then also any other questions that you might have in reference to this controller, please ask the questions below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Success and victory. Don't block with your face. And I will see you on the next time.